Alright guys, welcome to this page of the notes. Now what you'll notice again is that there is no coordinate plane here, and that's because we're going to use our calculator to graph the data set for us, and then we're going to use our calculator to find a line of regression. Now what I have for you guys in this example problem, in this data set, is we're showing the year and then the percent sales for a store, a music store that sells compact discs, CDs, which we know are definitely on the declining in sales with the advent of digital music and digital media players. So you'll notice a downward trend here. The years are from 1999 to 2008. We're going to go ahead and make a scatter plot, and then here's what we're going to do with it. I want you to predict the sales in the year 2018. So for the next year, predict what the sales will be. Now, I am not going to go right. You can go back in the notes and look at the keystrokes again. Remember, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into Stat. You're going to hit Enter for Edit, and you're going to go ahead and enter the data as is into that table. The year will go in the first column. The percent sales will go into the second column. You'll start at 1999, you go all the way to 2008, then move over into the second column. You'll start at 44.5, and you'll go all the way down to 30. Once you've entered all that data into the calculator, remember the next thing we need to do now is adjust our window. We need to make sure that our calculator is looking where these data points are at. If you just went ahead and hit graph, your calculator is going to look at, starting at the origin, it's going to go 10 in the positive, 10 in the negative, then 10 in the positive, and 10 in the negative in the y. But please notice that on the x-axis, my first data point is at 1,999, or the year 1999. That is nowhere near the window you're looking at if you just graph this, right? A 10 by 10 graph, 1,999 is way over there, all right? You're not even close. So if you just went ahead and hit graph and your calculator screen is empty, your calculator didn't screw up, you screwed up. You're looking in the wrong spot. So let's go ahead and adjust our window. Remember, you can adjust the window by hitting the window button right underneath the screen. And let me give you the window that I'm going to use. You can use whatever window you want as long as, just remember the way this works. Because 1999 is my smallest value, I want to be less than 1999. I used 1995. So I made my X min 1995, 1995. Because my max year is 2008, I need to go past that so that I can actually see 2008. I went to 2011. You could go to 2010. That would certainly work as well, as long as it's bigger than 2008. But I went to 2011 as my Y max. Now, the next one is the scale. Well, because I'm going from 1995 to 2011, that is a ton of years to just go by units of 1 year. So I actually changed my scale to 2. That means it's going to go by 2 years. So from 95, the next one would be 97, the next one would be 99, and so on. Then after that, I go to my percent sales. Well, my smallest percent is 44.5. So I need to be less than that, less than 44.5. I went to, I'm sorry, I lied. This is decreasing. The sales are decreasing. My smallest value is actually down here in 2008, 30%. I need to be less than 30%. So I did a Y min of 25, right? Because 25 is less than 30. My biggest Y value is actually up here at the top, 44.5, right? Because sales are decreasing. You expect these numbers to go down. So my biggest number is 44.5, which is why I made my max 50. Again, you could make your max 45, because 45 is definitely bigger than 44. I just went a little bit further than that. And again, my scale, I went by 2s. So if you use this window, you'll see exactly the same picture that I saw, but it's not the window you have to use. Just as long as you're using values that sort of sandwich, right, what's in your data table, your calculator will show you what you want to see. All right, so you'll go ahead and graph it. You'll get the picture, and I'm not going to take the time to draw it on here because it'll take forever, and your calculator will show it to you. The next thing we need to do then is find the regression line, which your calculator will do. So remember, the way this works is you need to go into stat again, but instead of editing the data point, now you're going to arrow over so that the calc at the top is highlighted. And I believe, if I remember correctly, it was option number 4. Option number 4 was regression line, or line of regression. It'll probably be abbreviated, but you'll be able to tell it means line of regression. And you'll go ahead and hit enter. You may need to hit enter a couple of times to get down to calculate. And once you get down there, your calculator is going to give you this. Y is equal to AX plus B. Again, remember, this is slope-intercept form. It's just on the Texas Instrument. Instead of using an M for slope, they use an A. I don't know why, but that's what they did. Get over it. It's your slope. A, according to my calculator, and hopefully according to yours, is negative 1.44. Again, remember, please do not round. Keep all of those decimal points. 4.424. Let's see, 24242. So 24242. Actually, one more, 242. And my B, which is the y-intercept, is at 2,926.67697. 67697. Should be what you got when you did your regression line. Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use that to now predict 2008. What is the sales of compact CDs? Let me slide up so I have a little bit of space. There we go, and this is what we're going to get. Here we go. I'm going to have y equals negative 1.4424244242 times 2018, and then I'm going to add 2926.67697. Again, you're watching live math here, doing this live. I have not done this calculation before, so here we go. It is going to be negative 1.4424244242 times 2018, and then I'm going to add to that 2926.67697, and I come up with 15.86%. 15.86%. 15.86%. So in the year 2018, we're predicting that for this particular store, the sales of compact discs will be down to 15.86%. Do I think it's a good prediction? Yes, I do. Obviously, my trend is downward, and in 2008, we're at 30%. We're going to 2018, which is 10 years later. Do I expect a drop of 15%? Of course I do. From 30 down to 15, it makes sense. It looks good to me, so we'll call it good. Guys, that takes care of all of the notes from this section, Chapter 2, Section 5. You should now be comfortable graphing a data set on your own, drawing a best fit line, writing a prediction equation, and then using that prediction equation to predict a future event. You should also be comfortable, given a data set, doing it on your calculator, both plotting the data set and using your calculator to find this line of regression so that you can also predict a future event. Guys, thanks for joining me for these videos. I look forward to seeing you the next time. Bye.